What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today, and we have a very special guest. We have POKECINEMA12, however you guys know him. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi there, guys. Yeah, like Jim just said, my YouTube is POKECINEMA12. My Twitch is JordanHD. Obviously, I'm an OG Season 1 SuperCard player. It's nice to have to be on Jim's channel, and we'll see how this goes. I'm looking forward to it.
This is going to be a doozy, guys.
Let's go.
All right, so we're going to go straight into these questions. The general one I usually ask people is, where did you get your YouTube name from? So where did POKECINEMA come from?
So basically, I created the channel back in end of 2012 or beginning 2013. And basically back then, obviously, even still now, my lucky number is 12. So whatever would have happened, that 12 would have been in the YouTube username. So, and then I was just thinking, what do I like? What do I like to do? What are like my hobbies that I had back then? So one of them was like going to the cinema, going to the movies. So I was like, okay, try and integrate that. And what else do I like? I like Pokemon, because obviously I was a big Pokemon player, like on the DS and stuff back then. Mm-hmm. So I had to try and integrate that. And I just thought, POKECINEMA12 has a ring to it. For me, it just seemed like I have to pick that name. So then I cross-checked on YouTube. It wasn't taken, and I was like, hey, it's fate. I'm taking that name. So that's basically where that name originated.
Nice. So are you ever gonna bring Pokemon to your channel, or?
I did at the start. So obviously one of my first videos was me playing Pokemon on my DS. It was quite funny because the way it kind of happened is that my sister recorded it on my phone ad back then, which was like a really like first like edition like Samsung smartphone. It was like I think it was a Galaxy Y. I can't actually remember what phone I probably had back then. And the camera quality was just absolutely shambles. And she was just hovering over me whilst I was playing a year on my DS. And I've kind of thought of like bringing it back to the channel, but obviously the way SuperCard's going for me right now, we'll see.
I would totally be down to see that, because when you said it was on your channel, because when I go back through all your old videos, it only goes up to 8 months ago. So I guess you have all your old videos unlisted.
No, so basically what I did was exactly about 8 months ago is that I deleted a whole bunch of my old videos that I just didn't want on the channel anymore. Mainly due to the fact that it was like so many random games I'd kind of brought in, because there was a phase where I was just looking about what I could do. So I was playing games like Happy Wheels and like just these random games that really wouldn't make a YouTube channel. So I was like, I have to delete a lot of these and just like is what it is. So basically 8 months ago, I completely just started afresh. Started out with FIFA. That obviously went kind of well. Got a couple good views on that. And then I was just like, hey, Season 7 SuperCards has come out. I want to give this a go, see how it goes, see if I enjoy it again, because obviously I took a massive break. And yeah, Season 7's been a blast so far. Let's hope it carries on that way.
For those of you that don't, like we said in the beginning of the stream, he does do Twitch. I will have all the links to all of his stuff, including his portfolio for doing thumbnails and emotes and stuff like that. If you guys want to go check that out, help a brother out, get him some support. That's what we're here for.
Appreciate that, my guy.
So another question. I know this is for people of your fan base.
Okay.
If you had to choose Nikki or Liv, which one is it going to be? The other one is gone, erased from existence, like gone, not even a memory.
That's such a mean question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
no! I'm gonna change the question. Like both of them are like, one will be erased from existence from everybody but you. You're the only person that will remember the one that's forgotten.
Oh, wow. I mean, for me, it's going to have to be Liv Morgan over Nikki. I mean, Nikki's, I've been a huge, I mean, I still, like I said, I've got the Nikki Bella hat here. I've got the t-shirt and I've got the pop figurine in the background. I've been a Nikki Bella fan since I first started watching wrestling properly again back in 2014. But if it had to come down to it, I'd probably take Liv Morgan over her.
Wow. I thought you were going to go Nikki.
No, I just feel like I'm more attracted to Liv.
Yeah. I can see why.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win in a match current day?
What, between Nikki and Liv?
Between Nikki and Liv.
Oh, Nikki Bella all the way.
Yeah, Nikki
100%.
would totally win.
Yeah, 100%.
I was pondering that question. I was like, who would actually win in this? Like, I was like,
no, Nikki Bella would rack attack Liv and it'd be over.
I do think, in my personal, I think Liv is more talented than Nikki. Nikki is limited, but she's more of her character-wise is better, but I think Liv in ring is better.
See, I'd like to disagree on that.
Ooh.
Purely because from what I've been watching on SmackDown over the last 6, 7, 8 weeks, I just find when Liv Morgan is actually in action in the ring, a lot of her movement is slow. Like, for an example, when she jumps on the turnbuckle, it looks a bit slow compared to a lot of other female superstars or superstars in general. So I don't know. I think she's got a lot of practicing, a lot of things to still improve on. But I reckon she can get there. For me, what I would like them to do is get her out of Riot Squad and get her a solo run. See what happens then.
I was very excited for her solo thing, but then that whole thing with Lana and the room. Oh my God,
exactly.
That was a shit show.
They botched it. They gave her an opportunity. Or they had the opportunity to make something great, and then they just absolutely botched it. But that's WWE for you. Close but no cigar.
Y'all need to hire us as writers. We can make a better show and make it.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Okay, so where are you originally from?
So I was born in Luxembourg, which is probably one of the smaller countries in Europe. So yeah, I was born over there. My mum's actually from the UK, and like I've said before, my dad's from Nigeria, Africa. So I've got a lot of mixed kind of like ethnicities in me, if you want to take it. But if you're going based off nationality, I'm half Luxembourgish, half British.
Okay, because when I first joined into your streams and was watching, I was like, I didn't think like anything. When you started speaking German, I was like, okay, now I'm confused.
Yeah, I've lived over here in Germany come August this year, 9 years. So obviously, so obviously my German is up to par with some native speakers. When it comes to talking, obviously the written German grammatics is very difficult, as everyone knows. But just the spoken German and stuff, I've got down to a T. It took a while, but I've got there.
I might have to get you as a tutor because I know zero German and I've been here for almost a year.
I mean, you can't compare a year to 9 years, really. You'll get there. The longer you stay, the more you'll pick up.
It is so much fun.
Yeah.
So what brought you into WWE SuperCard? Were you watching WWE back in season 1, or was it just you saw an ad or something?
So basically, it's actually a funny story. So obviously, I've been growing up in boarding schools because I've got like ADHD and stuff. And basically, one of my mates who was in the same boarding school group as me was playing the game. I just saw him play it on his phone. I was like, what game's this? It looks really fun. And this is back in season 1. This is like epic tier or ultra rare tier season 1. And he was like, this is WWE SuperCard. I never heard of it. I was like, no. And so he showed me how it worked, blah, blah, walked me through it. And he was like, I'm going to get this and I'm going to grind this. This looks sick. So I downloaded it on my phone back then. And I was just thinking, like, I was just playing it, tapping away. There was a part where I did get bored. I think that was when I hit epic tier because it's so hard for me to actually get up to legendary. But, I was like, this game is too sick to give up. And then I started recording videos of the game on my old laptop back then. My first ever computer was, in fact, like a $200 laptop.
OG laptop recorders.
Yeah, exactly. I was using Bandicam to record my screen. Like, it's crazy from where I've gone back then to where I am now. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, it's all through a friend that got me into it. And then, obviously, from there, I started getting into watching WWE as well.
Well, we're not going to name drop that friend, but thank you for bringing us this great content creator streamer. I got into the game just by sheer randomness. I was scrolling through Facebook, and this is old school Facebook.
Yeah.
And there was an ad for SuperCard, and I was like, I've never played any card games, so I was like, why is this here? And I didn't watch wrestling since like 2006, maybe 2004. So I was way out of the wrestling scene. So I was like, why is this ad even up for me? And I saw it played a little like thing, and I was like, okay, this looks cool. I'll try it out. I got into it. I played up until I think I got right before Legendary, or I got into Legendary, and then that's when I stopped playing. Because I was like, because back then it was much more money hungry than it is now. Like much more.
I actually no, it wasn't. I didn't agree on that.
100%.
I grinded
100%.
so many events. I grinded so many events free to play back then. It was so fun.
You may have had the time then, but for a lot,
that's probably what it is.
A lot of other people, oh my god. I mean, it was fun, but compared to now, where people are like, "Oh my god, you're pay to win." No, back then it was like,
oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god.
But the one thing I'm still missing is PCC. That thing needs to come back.
See, I think I left right after, it was either right before or right after the very first one. I think that's when I stopped.
It must have been before.
It must have been before.
Bro, I played every PCC. It was so fun. So fun.
I wanted
unlimited bouts, literally head to head, the whole community trying to get number one. It's nothing compared to the events we have in the game now. So much fun.
We're going to jump over a little bit from SuperCard to more of his personal life. February 26th. What is that special day to you?
It's my birthday.
It's his birthday. So, guys, we're going to have this come out somewhat near his birthday. It probably won't be on his birthday. We're going to have it somewhere near. So, guys, if you go in the comment section and tell him happy birthday, go follow his Twitter. Like I said, everything is down below. Give him some birthday love. And I know that the camera you're using is an early birthday gift, correct?
Exactly, yes. An early birthday gift I got from my mom.
So, with all this, what do you think is in your future for WWE SuperCard?
I mean, the way it's going right now, obviously, I'm very optimistic. I mean, the goal is to get around like the 50 viewer mark, like a lot of like Destin and King Kitten and stuff around there, because I've always had that as a goal for me. Obviously, upgrading my equipment, getting better, like getting like a better PC, better camera, better mic and stuff's definitely helped. But it's always, for me, it's just a matter of me. I want to just stay consistent with it. I want to stream as much as I can. I want to make as many videos as I can, and many good quality videos, as well as good quality streams. And then we'll see where it goes from there. Obviously, the future can be bright as long as you stay consistent.
Yep. For me, bursting onto the Twitch stream, it was one of those things where I never thought I would do Twitch because all the negative things that I've heard of Twitch, and I've always since 2006, 2007, I was like watching, these are old school YouTubers. You guys probably won't know, my viewer base is pretty new. I was watching people like Niga Higa and...
oh, damn. Wow.
Who else was I was watching? Ali A is actually still making videos, and shout out to Ali A. I love that man. He's been making videos forever.
Yeah, my uncle interviewed him.
Wow.
Yeah, my uncle works for Activision. So, yeah, he got an interview in with Ali A and got him to do like a presser thing for the Call of Duty game back then, was it? I think it was Black Ops 2.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Man, he's one of the people that I'd actually like to meet because I think he's like super chill in person. Like,
Same. But
for streaming on YouTube, like that's one of the things I knew I wanted to do since I started watching people on YouTube. Back then, we didn't have 1080p, we didn't have 720. We were watching people like 240 and 480p, where it was shitty quality, but we were still enjoying to watch it.
Exactly.
So seeing the new people, like I'm gonna promote myself a little bit here. With me and Jay Meister, we created the New Creator Era. The name says New Creator Era, but we do have a couple people who have been making content for a while. But it's just something with YouTube and Twitch. There's always going to be someone new. There's always going to be someone bringing something new to the table. And that's what I think you are doing, and many other people, as you said, Destin and King Kitten, like they're making their thing. But you're one of the new up-and-comer. You're almost at You're at 718 last time I checked followers on Twitter.
Oh yeah, followers on Twitter. I think I've got 800 now. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I've got around 800.
And you have 511. I'm looking. You have 511 on YouTube, which congrats on passing the 500 mark. You're halfway to.
Thank you, appreciate
1,000. YouTube is very hard for me because I did get past the 1,000 subscriber mark, but this goddamn 4,000 watch hours is insane. How do you think? Do you think you'll be able to reach that?
Like you said, it's a big goal to get. It's definitely difficult, but I reckon, like I said, if it comes down to quality, not quantity, I think we could get there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So with that being, like, how do you think? Like, come up with your own topic or game creation mode that would put you over and get you all of those watch hours to be on to YouTube monetization.
PCC.
Do you think that's
PCC?
It?
Yeah. I used to do, like I said, on my old laptop, I used to do 96-hour streams from Thursday to the end of the PCC event on the Monday with the PCC. There'd be sleep involved, maybe 2 hours where I'd still be live, but I'd be in my bed sleeping. But apart from that, I'd be grinding my ass off. PCC, I reckon if PC was to come back, a lot of, not just me, but a lot of other content creators would definitely benefit from it.
Oh yes. Like I said, I got into it right before, or right after. I can't remember, but I know I didn't really get into PCC, but I know of it. And when people talk about it, I've looked up other content creator stuff about it and what they were talking, and it seemed enjoyable. But when they said they were going to bring it back, and then they were like, oh, it's gonna have bouts and crap. Everybody shit on it. It was
sad.
Horrible.
So sad.
So I was like, okay. I mean, when I came back in season 5, and that's when I started actually recording because I met up with some, not met up, but got some YouTubers and joined their team. But without that, I don't think I would have been as into the game as I am now.
Fair enough.
For you, are you more of like a solo player, or are you like on a really good team and you're trying to like base yours around the team?
I mean, the team I'm on is called Hyperspace. Obviously, shout out to Plump Hyperspace at that point as well on Twitch. He got me into the team, obviously, thanks to him, where I've actually found a lot of the motivation to even go up for heroics, even like for my full heroic Sonya that I've got. Thanks to him, I actually found the motivation to actually go for that. Plus, for in like the RTG back then, and then not just for the card, but also for the heroic upgrade was definitely something I wouldn't normally have done. But yeah, based on the team, our team is Royal Rumble 21++. I mean, if you guys play SuperCard, you know what that means. But yeah, when it comes to that, I'm always looking to kind of be one step ahead of all the other members of my team, trying to get that extra couple points. But apart from that, I really do enjoy solo events. I enjoy solo events more than team events, if I'm honest. Yeah.
Which solo event has to go?
Which one has to leave? Clash of Champions.
It's got to go?
Yeah.
We are having that coming up.
Yeah, exactly. That's the go, and that's to be replaced with PCC. If that gets replaced with PCC, how it used to be, like I said, YouTube and Twitch will be looking different.
What is the biggest change to SuperCard that you think needs to happen besides PCC? Like mechanical resets?
Reset. The game needs to be reset again. Stats, in my opinion, are getting too high. If you're looking at already what 6-1, 6-2 on some event cards for heroic. Mm-hmm. And that's like 6.2, 6.1 million, by the way. I mean, the thing is, they've reset the game after season 1 for season 2, and the stats back then were around single.
Oh, no, they got up to 400.
4,000 for WrestleMania Fusion Pro, I think it was back then. And even that at that point was like crazy. Like, think about 4,000 on the card. You're thinking like absolute madness. And the fact we're at 4 million or 5, 6, 7 million now is crazy. So for me, in my opinion, the game should be reset for Season 8. Everyone goes back to commentate and we work our asses back up. I reckon that will help the game as well.
I think that would actually be really cool is they introduce, like for Season 8, they start back at literally the very first tier from comment and work all your way up to Royal Rumble. Will by then it'll be WrestleMania.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think that would be really good because not only would you have to grind 4 tiers, 3 tiers, you would have to grind all the way back up. That is longevity. Like, that's a huge, nice, good chunk of change that people are gonna be like, okay, I got to get all the way up, and like,
Road to Glory series you could do on YouTube of it as well. There's a lot of stuff you can do around it.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like, a reset would actually be quite good.
But I don't think they'll do it, which kind of sucks.
I mean, going based off past seasons that have come out, I don't think it will happen. But obviously, there's gonna have to come a reset.
Yeah, it's gonna have.
They can't have stats. They can't have stats up to 100 mil, in my opinion.
Do you think they're going to have a reset, or do you think they'll come out with another SuperCard game, like WWE SuperCard 2, before that happens?
But then that game will be based here anyway, so that will be a reset. So whatever happens, a reset's going to happen.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean? If it's a new game, or if it's the same game but completely reset, like you'll have to start at level 0.
I'm hoping for that. I want to say it might happen this coming season, but knowing them, they're just not much fan service. Like we want titles, we want like new cool designs, we want animated designs without having to, like, pro animation. Yes, have the animated, but like give us a little something for a single, like make it a little different. Like these cards, they're getting a little bit cool in design, but overall they're still just like design is cool, image sucks, or the image is great.
The thing is, they only have a set amount of images they can go off, because obviously they take their images from, I don't know, probably like images that they get sent from the WWE themselves, because obviously they work hand in hand.
Yeah. But I would try to rework that deal.
Yeah, but based off like the card designs themselves, I quite like them. The only thing I would want is that in game, the card, like the animation stage, you've got a pro. Like in game, if you use your card and it's a pro, the animation kind of like freezes. Yeah. If that would carry on, that'd be very sick.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
All right. So you talked about playing FIFA earlier. Is that like another like passion of yours, or is it just like a hobby that you bring onto the channel? Because I've been in your streams where you're playing FIFA sometimes and you're just scoring goals on everybody.
It used to be. I used to enjoy playing FIFA a lot more than I do now. Obviously, as a lot of people will know out the FIFA community, FIFA's just got, over the past 4 years, especially, it's just got so money hungry and so bad, like quality wise, based on the gameplay, that it's become more of a menu game rather than a gameplay game, which is a shame.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, for me, my best days with FIFA were probably like 4 years ago, and now I just play as just to have some fun and just to rage, because I don't really think FIFA's fun anymore. It's more of a rage game. But yeah.
What would you? I'm trying to figure out how to word this. What do you think would be the biggest addition to your collection or your portfolio, since you have this portfolio? Like, would WWE, like 2K coming at you and wanting to partner with you, or FIFA coming to wanting to partner with you?
I don't want to have any affiliation with EA at all.
EA does kind of really suck.
Yeah, I don't want to. I know a lot of people who work for EA, especially on the graphic side of things, and the payment isn't as good as you think it would be. So based on that, I don't have any affiliation with EA. But I don't know. We'll see. If 2K come at me and want me to work for them, it depends on what they pay me and what the opportunities are and what I can gain out of it. Because for me, it's more, I'd rather gain experience than money. Because the more I practice, the better I get. That's the way I see it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was gonna say the same thing, because I'm not a personal fan of EA. I think that their sports franchises, mostly all of them, need to be revoked and spread out amongst different companies, because they've run their time, and it's not getting better. And especially, or at least go to a alternate yearly plan. Like, don't come out with one game every year. Come out like every 2 years. Like, give it a time to develop. But
exactly,
yeah, EA, you're screwing over us, man. You screwing over us. Who is your biggest inspiration in the SuperCard community? It could be like a YouTuber or a content. I mean,
okay. The thing is, this is a bit deep, and I don't want to go too far into the story. But back in the day, especially season 1, used to be JB, because obviously I was in his first ever SuperCard stream back then. When you didn't even have a face cam, man just had like a Ninja Turtle overlay and then just had the gameplay and his mic. You didn't even have a face cam, whatever. Because back then, face cam streaming was, if you had one, you were like big on Twitch. Exactly. It'd be, even if it's like a 360p, you'd be like madness. But yeah, back then it was definitely JB until he kind of messed me over. But that's the story in itself that I don't really want to get into. But if it comes up, I'll happily talk about it. But what was I going to say? But if I say now, it'd definitely be, especially in the SuperCard community, people like Destin, King Kitten, people like that, or even the Hugie and stuff, like, oh, B dude, like, they're just super awesome, chill, laid back guys who talk about whatever the hell they want and just make streams entertaining. I'm always trying to find ways and avenues of trying to make my streams more entertaining for people watching. But watching them, obviously, how they go about their streams gives me ideas and gives me tools which I can try and work with, for sure.
Well, that's good. I mean, when you started doing WWE, do you think you would have this kind of pull and like influence on the SuperCard community?
Never.
See, that's what most people, when I've asked that question, they're like, no, I just started playing it and decided to upload because it was
especially how it's going now, with especially like last month where I got so many subs gifted and so many people subscribing. I was overwhelmed. I was like, this is new to me. Like, this is absolutely new. So the support has been insane. So I appreciate every single person who's in the community, man.
Yeah, I'm still like in complete like. I've been streaming on Twitch for a little over a month now, I believe. I think I started in January, like mid-January. And looking at my things now, I have my stuff pulled up. I just passed 42 subscribers on Twitch, and
wow, you got more than me.
And it's just crazy. It's all tier 1, but like I'm looking at my stuff now.
It doesn't really matter what tier it is. Yeah, it's just the fact that they're willing to support you like that. And like I said, you got more subs than me, and I'm happy for you. That's it.
And It's insane because as coming as a YouTuber to Twitch, I thought, okay, my fan base is still like, maybe I'll get 1 or 2 people to come over and then I'll try and get discovered on Twitch a little bit different. But my Twitch is like, it's been vice versa. My Twitch is actually leading to more growth for my YouTube, and
same here.
It's so insane because to me, YouTube and Twitch were 2 different avenues. I know Twitch is streaming and stuff, and they have like videos on demand, so people can go and watch that. But the streaming aspect, okay, I was like, yeah, YouTube is the way to go because it's easier to get discovered and things like that. And
depends.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm changing it now. Twitch is much depending on. I know they go by viewer count, so the most higher viewers are like. More
100%. Yeah.
So, but having that YouTube background and having that community there help bring you into Twitch. So if like you say, hey, you post a video, hey, I'm going live on Twitch onto your YouTube, and you have like 5 people who watch that and bring 5 people over. Okay, you're 5 people ahead of people on Twitch who don't have any viewers or something. So for me, it's insane to think that you can cross the 2 platforms because they're such, I wouldn't say huge rivals, but they're their own space. And oh man, Twitch is doing so much. I can't even put it into words. I'm at a loss of words because the emotes and things like that I never looked into before getting into Twitch. And like emotes, I think that's a great way of creating interaction. I think for me, Twitch, for personal opinion, might trigger some people. To me, Twitch is the better place for interaction.
I agree.
I do like their emotes. I like for me the most fun thing that I can do is like the predictions and channel points. That is so much fun.
Yeah.
And I can actually say, hey, what do you guys think? And then talk about it, and that creates more conversation. With the YouTube video, you're trying to keep it on point. If you stray away, you're like, damn it, because it's gonna get people views and like mindset out of it. So for me,
YouTube's so one-sided as well.
Yeah.
Like you have to be insanely good at what you do to get discovered on YouTube nowadays, because everyone and their nan is creating a YouTube channel and doing what you do, even though you don't know about them doing it. And it's just like back in the day, if you're an OG YouTuber, then definitely back in the day, if you built up your follower base back then, you're covered. But nowadays, just forget it.
Now, all right. Now I'm gonna quiz you on your own content. What do you think your most popular video to date is?
Oh, it's got to be the FIFA Mbappe video. Got to be that one. I think that's sitting at like 5 or 6K views.
You are correct. 5.6K views 4 months ago.
Yeah.
What do you think is your second one?
That's a really good question. I'm going to say it's another FIFA video because FIFA does get views. And I think is it the Icon Barnes review? I think it's that one.
You got it.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, like, with that being your top 2 most viewed videos, do you think that will stray people away as being like a SuperCard YouTuber, or do you classify yourself just as a SuperCard YouTuber?
I didn't classify myself as anything. If anything, I upload whatever the hell I want on my channel. Like even, I mean, talking about this now. Obviously, last night I uploaded a house flipper video because I was chilling on the gaming room one. I was chilling on the game with my Ben. We literally bought it on Steam like 4 hours, 5 hours before I even started recording it, and we were just chilling on there. I was like, it'd be such a sick idea to just renovate a house and just like record it and see what happens on YouTube. So I just thought, fuck it, just go for it. So that's what I did. So like I said, for me, it's my channel. I upload what I want. Whether it gets views or not, I don't really care. Because for me, it's not about necessarily the views. It's more about my enjoyment. And as long as I'm enjoying uploading to my channel, I'll upload. As soon as I fall out of love with it, I won't upload.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
For me, that's what I wanted my channel to be, as the same way. And I'm even going through another change. Like I don't know I think you've been on my streams a couple times. I'm doing WWE SuperCard, and I'm also doing like WWE 2K simultaneously. Yeah. So for me, that has been a lot of fun because not only are you watching me play WWE SuperCard, like that's kind of boring sometimes. Like I know the interaction is fun, but having 2K up there at the exact same time, that I can put people in matches. I can do things with more interaction, more people involved, and that is actually helping. So, and I was thinking, I was like, oh no, but if I do this, it's gonna hinder me here. Or if I extend
don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just do what you want. Do what you want.
For people,
that's the best way to be authentic, is to do what you want.
For people, if you ever see it, like I've watched hours and hours of like YouTube growth, and they're always like, oh, pick a niche and niche down and make that your one.
No.
I'm not a big fan of that. Like, no. Like if you're playing card games, do card games. Like do something similar that is like somewhat, but don't like do like, oh, I'm gonna do Call of Duty and then I'm gonna play what is something that's total opposite of Call
Need
of
for
Duty?
Speed.
Yeah, Need for Speed. Like don't bring racing and like have something similar, yes, but niche.
So if you upload Call of Duty, you can upload Valorant, you can upload CS:GO, you can upload a lot of other shooters that you could be good at.
Yeah.
Whereas if you like you've just said, whereas if you do Call of Duty and then do Need for Speed or FIFA content, you're just bringing two completely different entities and trying to combine them. It just won't work.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. So whenever I like that people aren't in that singular mindset. Like you said, you're always trying to look to innovate and make something better, and that's good because a lot of people.
I'm just trying to enjoy myself.
Yeah, that's all it comes down to. So, do you think a year's time from today, how much growth do you think you'll have? I know that's one of those like questions where you're like trying to remain humbled, but in realistically,
that's relative.
But
that's relative.
Yeah.
That's relative to how consistent I can stay. Because if I all of a sudden don't stream, don't upload, don't do anything, no growth. But if I stay consistent the way I am now for a year, I'd like to see us smash the 1K bar on YouTube.
Oh, it's 100% gonna happen. 100%.
And I'd like to also see my Twitch maybe getting 30. I mean, I average around 20 viewers at the moment. I'd like to see us maybe get to up to 40. Averaging 40 viewers, I think, is a realistic number for a year's time from now that we could maintain. I reckon.
Hey, there's your goals. I'm gonna make sure I have little things pulled up about that after I'm done editing all this.
Yeah, good.
So, like, literally, I say that because on my Twitch, my pinned comment is my goals, and that's the first thing I do every morning. I get up and see. I'll check those goals and then make sure, okay, I'm doing good. I'm making my way towards it. So a lot of people don't see that. As content creators, they just see, okay, this person's playing this game. They don't see what work we put in. They don't see, like, for me, whenever I'm looking at your thing, I'm looking at your camera, how he has a blurred background. For some people, that's like, oh, that's okay. That's cool. No, that's a big thing. Having that is a huge, like, I wouldn't say like advantage, but it's a nice setup.
It adds something to the stream,
value,
for sure.
Like production value. That alone is gonna set you apart from someone else. So that's why I didn't want to have just a plain background for me. Like right now, it's just a couple pictures behind me on a wall. No, not gonna keep people entertained. Not gonna keep people like anything. So a year from now, I see you hitting that 1K mark, probably even bursting through it and going a little bit higher. Twitch.
That'd be sick.
How many followers did you say you had on Twitch? I don't remember your Twitch. I'm sorry.
I can quickly check. Give me a second. I'll get it. I've passed the 1K mark. That's for sure.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm getting up there.
Oh, you'll get there. Easy. I'm at 1,016. Thank you.
That is a big thing for me.
Again, that's a number I never thought I'd hit. Because I said I've been streaming on Twitch for years. And that's a number I never thought I'd hit. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Whether it be on YouTube or on Twitch, 1,000 is 1,000, whatever it means.
It's
crazy.
There was this video where I was watching. This was maybe about a year ago, where somebody was saying something. His name is Moz, Muaaz on YouTube. He's like he gives tips and stuff, and he said, I was in a total other mindset. He said, okay, if you have 50 subscribers. Don't think of that as 50 like subscribers. Think of that if you put those 50 people into one room, that's your people who's watching you. And then I thought about it. I was like, damn, 50 people in a room. That's a nice little.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then as I kept growing, and it's only been a year, maybe a year ago when I hit 1K, and it hit me again. I was like, wow, 1,000 people. That's like a small concert. That's something huge. And a lot of people don't like even like. I'm gonna get in trouble for this. My wife still doesn't understand like what I'm fully doing. She doesn't. She's like, "Oh, you're just playing video games," and I was like, "No, a community is building around this. Like the interactions that I have is what's like really getting me and really makes this what it is for me. And the video game part just happens to be something I'm enjoying doing. But to have, if you have 1,000 people, same thing for your Twitch. You put 1,000 people into a little area, you're entertaining an entire like freaking auditorium, an entire whatever. Yeah. It's people need to understand that we're not just content creators who are doing this for like, oh hey, let's upload a video. No, you got to see what
exactly doing this for the money. We're doing this for. I'm not. There's the thing is, I had someone come in my stream a couple weeks back and asking me how much do I earn off Twitch, blah blah. And I was just like, well, I'm not going to answer that because I don't do Twitch for the money. I don't do it for the money. I've been doing it too long to be just doing it for the money. Because obviously, I mean, if you stay consistent, of course, you can earn mad money on Twitch. Same on YouTube. If you're lucky, that's if you're part of that 0.001%. Like I said, it's a small number. It's a club that's hard to get into. But for me, I just enjoy Twitch too much. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy helping people out if they've stuck on a part in SuperCard or in a game. If I can help them out and make their day, that's great for me. I enjoy it, so that's why I do it.
Yeah, for me, like I said, that's what's really getting is building community and having that interaction. Because, like I said, I can't speak for it, but for me, waking up, like I said, Twitter's usually the first thing I check every day. And getting on Twitter, and I'll see, I'm used to like getting on, having no notifications, no nothing, just going through, seeing people. And now I wake up to like, oh, hey, messages, people saying, oh, hey, I just watched your video. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And then it wasn't a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Somebody actually messaged me and said they went back through my catalog and found a video that was like maybe 5 years ago. And they were like, oh, I saw this video and this topic you were talking about. Like it really hit home with me because I was going through that around the same time you were. And I was like, oh, damn, I totally forgot about that video.
That's mad.
Yeah. And in my head, like videos and content can actually do that because it's like a what do you call those? Like a diary. It's like a video journal. Yeah. You record something and you talk about something this day, and it gets stored there unless you delete it. Something. And then when somebody actually takes the time to go and relate to that or find that, it's insane because I still can't put it into words. Like I can't find the right words where I want to explain something, but it's just mind blowing to know that as a content creator, streamer, anything of that sort, you have more than just your voice. You have other people, even if it's one person. Like if you're streaming to one person, have that person be in the best stream of your life. Like
exactly,
make that person's day. A lot of people will lose their motivation. It's like, oh, I'm only having 2 people on my stream per day or a week.
I've never looked at it that way.
No, you have 2 people there who chose to take their time out and hang out with you. Exactly. Entertain the shit out of those 2 people. Like, don't focus on the other people. Like, I hate comparison. It's like, oh, you've been doing this for 5 years, 6 years, and this person's been doing it for 6 years. Why aren't you on their level? No, I'm not them.
They're obviously doing something different to you that makes them stand out more, which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah. It's
not a bad thing at all.
I'd rather have my small little community where I actually know they're here for me, and no matter what game, like as you said, you play multiple games. I'm playing any game, they're there to support me. So that's what I want more than having a bigger community of like 100,000 people instead of a good 10 people who is actually dedicated into me.
Exactly. I'm the same as you.
Yeah. So a lot of I went on a little rant, but this is for the viewer. Don't judge a content creator based on like what you see in numbers. Like there could be a person out there who has 1 subscriber and is killing it graphics wise, just not discovered.
Yeah.
Don't believe on the numbers and the hype.
Exactly.
All right, we're gonna go a little bit more into the questions and less ranty.
Okay.
Are you? This one might trigger a few people, but we don't care.
Okay.
Are you a boobs or an ass type guy?
It comes down to the height and the natural physique of that person.
So they have to have a good ratio.
Yeah, exactly. It has to be spread out evenly. As long as it's spread out evenly, I don't mind either or. But but if you're like 4'8", I can't vibe with you anyway because I'm 6'5". So you have to already be
Jesus
like
Christ,
kind of a
you're
tall
taller
person.
than me. I thought I was huge.
No, I'm 6'5". I'm
Damn.
absolutely huge. Yeah. So for me, a girl already has to be around between like 5'7" to 6'2".
Ooh, ooh.
That's
Hearing of a
fine.
girl being 6'2", like that's a huge thing for me. Like personally, I'm not saying tall girls are like ugh, but for me, my personal preference, if I'm looking at a girl eye to eye, that's terrifying for me because I'm usually always been the tallest person in like an area or like in my class. So if a girl's like looking at me eye to eye, that terrifies me because I know that woman will whoop my ass.
No, see, I'm on the other side of that. I feel more attracted to it because then I feel for me, you can probably have a more personal conversation because you look into the person's face and you look into their eyes when you talk to them anyway. So to have that on pretty much the same height is just for me something that adds to it.
Oh yeah. Are you currently single?
Yes.
And he's looking, ladies.
Yeah, I've been looking for years. I haven't found any.
Well, during this time, I can't say it because we're on YouTube. During this situation, it's a bit harder.
Yeah.
Have you tried Omegle?
Yes, I have. I have tried Omegle, and not just once.
I was gonna say that because I've been watching these people like they were like, oh, we're stuck here. Let's try to find a wife on Omegle, and I was like, this is a thing now.
I've actually got a YouTube channel with a couple videos on Omegle on it as well.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to find these.
Yeah, but I just go on there and just enjoy just talking. The thing is, there's a big Omegle YouTuber that I like to watch. His name is Zoe, ZHO. I've been watching him since he had like 50k subs. He's already on over 500k now. He's just flying through. He's doing really well for himself. And it's in the space of like 6 months. But like he's just the funniest dude you can think of. Like he's a proper like teenage idiot, but he's so funny to watch. And like I don't know, like for me, I could never be like him because I'm just too much of a different guy. I'm too humble, too nice, whatever. But like when it comes to being on Omegle, I just like just dicking around, just being an idiot, just trolling people. That's kind of fun.
I thought about doing like just going on there and having fun. Like, have you ever heard of this guy named Azers?
Yes, I have. Okay,
I love watching his content on there. Like,
same.
Do his voices and stuff and just entertain people.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a whole nother form of like entertainment value to me.
100%. Yeah,
I love that, and especially because you don't know what the type of person you're gonna meet. You can meet like a super weird and awkward person, or you can meet this like super goofy person the next minute. It's super fun.
I mean, there's been a couple girls I've spoken to on the website as well who've been really chill. I've managed to even have like 2-hour conversations with people on there. It's really mad. It's crazy. Like I say, it's always the luck of the draw, really.
Very much. Because last time I was on there, maybe 2016, 17, maybe around that time.
Let's say it like this: it's changed a lot.
There was nothing but dicks everywhere.
Yeah, now it's nothing but like underage girls. So the amount of skipping I do is crazy.
You look underage. You nope. Hi.
Oh, no, I always have to ask their age because most of them they look like 24, but they're like 16. I'm just like, nope.
Nope. Not going to jail. Not doing any of this. For
exactly.
Nope. Goodbye.
Exactly.
Oh. Okay. So I've talked about like yourself, like your professional career a year from now, but where do you see yourself like in life a year from now? You're coming up on 21, correct?
Yeah, okay, my 21st birthday is 12 days from now, so exactly.
You'll be going almost 22 by then. You get a little bit wiser. How do you see your life? I know it can all subject to change, but in your head, how do you see yourself going?
That's a really tough question, you know. I don't like predicting the future too much because, like you just said, it's all subject to change. But I'd obviously like to see myself going in a positive direction. Obviously, because I'm still in college right now. Obviously, we're doing a lot of homeschooling due to what's going on. But yeah, hopefully this time next year, I would have done my second year in college, and then we'll see where we go from there.
What are you studying? I never asked.
Graphic design. Yeah.
Well, guys, you also will see his portfolio down in the link below. So go support him and help him build that portfolio up so he can get a better thing going on moving forward. I mean, that's what we're here for. Community.
Yeah.
I was actually looking through your things, and you have some actually looks like big name people on your FIFA things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, the biggest person I've worked for is Momo FIFA, and he's got over 1 mil subs.
That is big.
It's incredible. Yeah, he just contacted me out of the blue as well. It's just random, and I was like, this is sick. So yeah, I enjoyed working for him.
So guys, I just stated that his portfolio will be down there. It has FIFA thumbnails, client emotes, sub badges, and things like that. This is a way of him getting some extra income. It's nice to support people if they have means like that. Will you ever be coming out with merch? Ooh.
It depends how I can grow on YouTube and Twitch. Mm-hmm. I'd like to think so, but not anytime soon. Purely because I'm still too small of a content creator, of a person in the realm of things to even make any money off it.
You would be very surprised. I came up with a shirt 2, maybe 3 years ago, and the first week when it launched, I used Teespring. It wasn't like I made it personally.
Obviously.
And I put it up there, and I was like, "Oh, hey guys, I have merch. Go check it out." I had 6 purchases in the first, I think it was like 3 days, and I was like,
"Really?
This can't be right." And I looked it over again, and they were like, "Yeah." I mean, I didn't make hardly any money. It was like, I think it was like maybe $11 or $12 profit, but it was like 6 people actually went and bought. And back then, I was like, maybe. See, that's crazy. A year ago, I was about maybe 400 subs. About 400 or 500 subs. And to think like, okay, cool. 6 people went out and spent the shirt. The Teespring screws you over.
Oh yeah, no,
like
it does.
$25, $26 for a shirt. For me, that's a shitload. I don't spend that much on a shirt.
I mean, that's the same amount you probably spend on a WWE shop for a shirt. So think about it.
So crazy. It's nice to know that even as like you said, you think you're small. I would give it a shot, a little bit further if you think you're small now, but the support, like things like.
Well, it's something I'm definitely thinking about doing, but I'm still thinking about what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if I can, bring in my own design to it, because for me, I'm a big fan of like tie dyes. I really like tie dye t-shirts and stuff. So if I could bring out like a tie-dye t-shirt, maybe like a proper cool logo of myself on it or something about me on it, that'd be something I'm definitely considering. But I just haven't found.
I got your idea for you. All you have to do is like have it spiral out, like the tie-dye going out from the middle, and have one.
Exactly.
Like your it's a pro or something like right in the middle, or have your face just popping out of it like a sunburst.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking as well. But I haven't found like a t-shirt with the colors that I like. Mm-hmm. Because I think there's a New Day shirt that I wear if you guys are in my streams, that I wear on Streamcraft, and I really like it. But yeah, it's definitely something that I'm considering doing for sure.
Well, that's gonna be fun for when he does that. Do you which I know you might be trying to do it evenly with YouTube and Twitch, but which one are as of right now are you like more headstrong into?
More passionate about? Twitch. Yeah, because I find it more fun than YouTube. Okay. YouTube is for me a platform you upload. There's no proper interaction unless people watch your videos. Mm-hmm. Like you're only interacting with them through your videos, through what you've already said and recorded and already done. Whereas with Twitch, it's all like you said earlier. It's all live. It's all coming straight directly from the source itself. Like you ask a question, I answer it, type of thing, instantly. That just makes it more enjoyable for me.
Yeah. See, since I've been doing Twitch, since I started on Twitch, like I said about a month ago, I think I've made 2 YouTube videos. I know I need to get back onto it, but it's I'm having so much fun on Twitch where like,
there you go, yeah.
It's crazy. I want to be that person who like takes my Twitch stream, downloads it, and puts it on YouTube, but that's not quality. That's just if somebody.
Well, no, because you'd lose quality doing that. You'd have to record through your streaming software so you can do it.
Yeah,
so you're getting it straight from. Like I said, the source file straight from the recording, which is what I do, and then I edit it all down and then upload it.
Yeah.
Which I really like. The thing is, one thing I've been doing more of, and what I've got more into as well now, is editing videos. Normally, I'd send it off to my mate Ben because he's doing like I think he's on his last year of doing like a media design course, which is just all like video editing and stuff. So he is sick at video editing, like insane. And I used to send all my videos over to him for him to edit, but lately I've just said like. I'll just give it a go. And ever since, I've been improving as well, and it's so much fun to do. It's so much fun.
See, that's
just very time consuming.
See, that like editing and making the thumbnails and editing on the videos. That's after doing Twitch, I'm super spoiled now that I know I don't have to do that for Twitch. And now, when I went back to upload a video, I was like, oh man, I have to do the tags. I have to do the thumbnail. Oh,
it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long to do all of it. I
have mine saved, but it's like if I'm doing like a different topic, I have to like make sure I upload because like I'll try to upload. What was it, like Call of Duty, and then my next upload would be SuperCard, so I'd have to switch it all up and change like the. I try to max out my description, so it's like 5,000. I think it's like 5,000 characters. I try to max out all of that, so I'm like, oh, how can I get creative with this time, different from the last? Because I've seen a lot of people will just copy and paste every description that they've ever had and just put it in the same one.
Yeah, that's what I do because most of what I put in my description is important for the video anyway. Because I promote my Twitch, I promote my website, my portfolio, and then I promote.
Oh no, I mean like if like you say you record a video for War Games, and then you put I got this far in War Games, blah blah blah, and you go on and on for War Games for like 3 paragraphs, and you copy that over to a Road to Glory one.
Oh no, I would never do that.
Like, I've seen it so much, and it's super frustrating because they're like, oh, check the description, and I'll go to it, and it's just like.
Just filled out. You have to search for it. No, I always keep the most important. I only put the most important things and things that are relative to the video in the description. Because I'm a big fan of keeping things easy and simplistic. So there's not a lot of faffing around and not a lot of searching to do. Literally, you look and you find.
Okay, so I asked this question also in each of the videos. Who is somebody within the content creator or just creator for WWE SuperCard? It can be like a custom card creator or custom designs. Who is somebody, you can give me one or two, who is underrated in the community?
Okay, I'll have to search the username up because I don't want to botch this. There's one guy I'm working with on Twitter at the moment who sends me a lot of the card design templates he makes, which look absolutely insane, by the way. Give me a second, I'll find him real quick because I've got him in my DMs. His name is Leon HH. So Leon HH3 on Twitter. Absolutely insane guy when it comes to custom cards. Like, he is nuts with it. So big shout out goes to him because he's helped me a lot with me being able to make some of my custom cards that I've got on my Twitch overlay. So yeah, definitely owe a lot to him. But yeah, mainly it's like Leon, and then you've got P-Town Customs and all of them guys. They're sick. They're definitely underrated. They deserve all the love they can hopefully get from this video because they are very, 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 very good at what they do.
I want to make sure I will have theirs in the description down below. So go check them out if you're watching this video right now. All right. So I personally, I'm recently come across this guy's Magella WWE SuperCard where he created.
Yeah, he's 6'2".
He created those the comical Royal Rumble 21 cards. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, that is a dope ass creation. And then even I saw people like JB, they brought him into his video, and then they were like, "Oh, we can make this into it." And there were people like, "Oh, we can petition, we can try and get them in. Let's do it. Let's have him be a card designer. Like, bring him in WWE." And I was like, "Let's do it." Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm down. They're sick at what they do.
They're amazing.
Magella's another one. Yeah, I forgot about him, but yeah, he's there as well. You know, absolutely insane guy.
You know what's funny? I'm throwing this into the video, but as I'm scrolling through Magella, and then I look to the right, and you said P-Town Customs. It says you might like P-Town Customs on the follow.
There you go.
So I was like, hey, you're listening to me.
No, yeah, exactly. They're so underrated. Like I said, they deserve everything all the love they get. They're very sick. And like I said, mainly it's been Leon for me who's helped me out with a lot of my custom cards. Magella as well, but mainly Leon.
All right, so if anybody has been watching my videos, we are coming down to the end of the video. So what we're going to do now is at the very end. Have you ever watched First We Feast or Hot Ones?
Hot Ones, yes. Okay, Hot Ones. Yeah.
I do the exact same thing they do at the very end of the video. I give everybody a minute to promote or plug whatever they want to talk about anything. You can get something off their mind, rant, attack somebody. Do whatever you want. So I'm gonna put a minute on the clock. It's all for you. Promote, give the people whatever you want, and go.
I mean, first off, I want to say thank you for you having me on this video. It's been very fun to do. Bit of a different type of content than I normally do on my channel. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to promote apart from my Twitch. Obviously, my Twitch is twitch.tv/JordanHD. If you guys do want to come over, obviously, like Big Jim said, it will already be linked in the description. But mainly, I just want to give a shout out to the whole Supercard community on Twitch. You guys are smashing it. You guys are definitely helping a lot of us streamers out with getting the growth. And I just want to see this community expand further than it is already. Like, we're growing rapidly so far. It's been we're 2 months into 2021. Let's see where we are. Let's see where we are by July. I'd like to see the growth continue. So that's basically all I've got to say. Yeah.
All right. 51 seconds. You did really well. All right, guys. Like I said, everything to go and support this man will be in this description. His Twitter, his Twitch, YouTube, everything. All the people that were mentioned in here will be linked down below as well. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. Make sure you spread the love. Don't come over here and spread hate. If you don't like me, just get off my video. If you don't like him,
exactly.
Get off the video.
Positive vibes only.
Yeah, positive vibes only. Like,
Triple H agrees.
Ooh, and Macho Man says, oh, yeah.
There you go.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Have a good one.